I don't have question. Bless him and proud for him and keep on his dream. This is what I say. You know, we don't hate your competitors. Respect your competitors. Learn from him. But you know, Pony and I, we've been doing the charity together, the Nature Conservancy, and but we compete each other. But when we compete each other, we should respect each other. I respect him. I respect Tencent.
Let's take some questions from the audience. Anyone out there? Right here up front. Can we get a paddle up front? Thank you, Bern. Right here in the front row.
Thank you, Mr. Ma. I have a question. I'm from Procter & Gamble, and my name is Michael Chu. My question is about when Alibaba become bigger and bigger, what's your perspective on free competition, freedom in the market versus monopoly? Thank you.
Okay, that's a good question.
Would you repeat the question? I'm not sure everyone.
Yeah, his question is when Alibaba is getting bigger and bigger. So what is the free market? Well, what do you think about the monopoly, right? Right, first, let me say this. Alibaba will get bigger and bigger. But Alibaba itself is not big. We are empowered. We are economy. We're not a normal company. We are enabler. We are enabler small business to reach the consumers. For example, we are enabler P&G to reach into the rural areas of China, right? This is something that traditional channel can never do. We are enabling every small business to reach the money. We are enabling every small business to take the technology in a very cost-effective ways. We call ourselves, we are infrastructure builder. The infrastructure of doing business. This is what we do. And the other thing I want to say, monopoly. It is so difficult to monopoly. Monopoly, what does monopoly mean? Guys, monopoly, M-O-N-O, is like 300 years ago. The empress house, they give some special license to the other people, and the government control it. The monarch family, they don't give it. This is where. Last centuries, in the industrial period, because you have the money, if you alliance with the banks, you can control. Today, tell me, any internet companies can guarantee he will be successful for more than 5 years. Very difficult. We saw Yahoo disappeared. We saw Netscape disappeared. Last 18 years, Alibaba transformed themselves at least 80 times.
So
at the least, we are not like yesterday.
No concerns about monopolistic power in the tech community.
I cannot sleep well every day because I know when the company is big, you not move fast. Don't wait for the other people to kill us. We will separate ourselves.
How do you keep Alibaba from thinking like a big company?
You always have to worry. You have to paranoid. And you have to enable the others. Yeah. So this is what we think. You have big company have to operate like small company. If you cannot operate a company in a small company, you're dead. So I think the last advice is that I give to myself and give to you is that last century, the bigger the better. This century, the good the better. Do the business, not because the size, it is not necessary, the big size you are, the more profit you are.
You really believe that?
I believe that.
There's a different ethic of business.
You know, we got a Fortune 500 companies, you judge because of the size. How many of them are really happy? How many of them have profit? No. Small companies, they're very profitable. They're very happy. They can spend time with the wife and the husband and kids traveling around, and that's life.
I would just take a moment to point out that while the Fortune 500 does rank companies on size, 3 years ago, Cliff Leaf, the editor of Fortune, started a Change the World list that ranks companies on their ability to do good in the world. So
that's great. I love to hear that.
We're with you. Other questions? Right here, again up front. Do we have a mic up front? It's a big room. Thank you.
Hi, Jack. Do you think Alibaba has reached the summit of the peak? What do you think is future growth engine for Ali? And if some company will rise and surpass Ali and Tencent, which sector of the economy do you think that will be?
Okay.
Thank you.
So the question is that is Alibaba at its peak, right? And which sectors that companies around the world can do better than Alibaba or Tencent? Well, Alibaba has just finished its 18-year anniversary. We want to last 102 years, so we have 84 years to go.